Hey, lots of volatility in this market right now. I'm Steve Pletz of Steve Pletz and Team here with your Southern California Spring 2026 market update. I will tell you what, a lot of the discussion has been around interest rates. The interest rates were trending down, and then we had a bunch of global instability with everything that's going on in Iran and the Middle East. It's created a really unique situation. Usually what ends up happening is instability in the market brings interest rates down. But this Middle East conflict has brought inflation up, and it's brought the price of gas and oil and all of that up as well, which has brought interest rates up. And more than that, I would say, has created volatility. I had said for a long, long time, if the interest rate was 7.5% for 18 months, we'd all get used to it. But what's happened here is we've seen this drawing of the interest rates coming down, and now it looks like my 4-year-old, actually just became 5-year-old, doing some drawing where the interest rate is now all over the place. And that volatility creates fear and uncertainty. So what do I foresee happening and what's happening right now? Right now, there's a lot of unrest. There's a lot of concern around this market because there's a lot of wondering what's going to happen. And we get all the same noise creeping back in of high prices, volatility in the market. Is this the top? And on and on and on. What do I expect? I expect that if we take my graph here that started out this way and then has gone all like this, when this piece, being the Middle East conflict, gets taken out, we will continue on that trend and go back to interest rates coming down. And what does that mean? It means that we're probably going to be in a mess for the next 30 to 60 days. Here we are talking April 1st. April, May, I think it's going to be really, really interesting because Stephen Thomas, local economist, always talks about the best time to list is May. I've heard that over and over again in regards to the ratio of sales price to list price, meaning you list at 800. When's the time of year that you can get the highest price? Typically has been May. That's the spring market. That's where most people step into the market and we see the most inventory and most demand. This May is going to be interesting. And my expectation is that probably what's going to happen is we're going to end up in a space where a lot of this is going to get pent up and pushed back. So Steve's prediction for 2026, expect June and July and probably August to be very big months, assuming we can get through a little bit of the mess. Other than that, if you're a seller, I have said price smart for decades now. Nothing has changed. But I will say that the buyers that are still in this market, that are weathering this storm, and in my opinion, it's a great time to buy in volatility. Warren Buffett said, be greedy when people are fearful. There's a ton of fear that's out there right now. So if you are buying, it's a great time to purchase. You can always look at refinancing down the line, as has been brought up time and time before. But if you're a seller, I'm here to tell you it needs to be beautiful. It needs to be price smart. And then it will move. Now more than ever, you must, let me repeat, you must meet with a real estate professional. You cannot do this alone in this market. The information is changing too quickly and there's too much impact. It's too great a risk. So let's meet. Hope to connect with you very, very soon. And let's talk about how we can help you achieve your goals through residential real estate here in 2026.